That's the stream deck.
Quit playing.
And I'm vlogging it too. Gas showed up. What's happening?
Yeah.
I wouldn't sound too
Yes.
sure about that.
He's so mad.
He's about to drive a Ferrari F430. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to the Any and Everything podcast. Your man's Ralph, and we back, man. We've been missing for a minute, man. I'm here with my co-host Mo, Mark, Zoe. And we are here to get into some interesting information, interesting conversation, right? But we're gonna do our normal and start off. What was popping for the week, man. It's been almost like a month. It feels like since we all been online, been on here and been able to kick it. We had the ladies that went, then we had Mother's Day, and now we're back. Having 2 days off in between is always a little weird. At least it feels a little weird to me. But either way, let's talk about it, man. Mark, how was your week, buddy?
It was interesting, just work, trying to find something different though. Trying to find something a little more what word I'm looking for? Investing, basically, so interesting, but it's good though. It was a pretty good week, man. But say the least, it was good.
You looking into investing or just investing your time in something else?
Just all around investing my time, my money, my talents, everything. I was searching and doing everything, bro. So just trying to open up some new ventures.
Usually when people say that, man, you don't hear the word investing too often, man. And that's what made me curious to ask you that.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, when you invest in anything, the first thing you need to learn to do is invest in yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to make some power moves and make moves going forward. Money Moan, what about you, big dog? How was your week?
This week has been pretty interesting. I'm a little saddened because I got me a new Secret Labs chair and I can't show you right now. Because hey, big boy, my son just came in here. Okay. I got a new Secret Labs chair, the Flash chair. I can't show you right now, so because I'm not at home. This week it's kind of been a little bit of a family thing where my dad is down, my mom is down, so I'm here taking care of them. My dad's in the hospital, so I'm here taking care of my mom. And I'll be here periodically, so you may see me here quite often because my dad's not here. He got sick, so he's at the hospital. So, but other than that, work has been cool. And yeah, just living life, man. Oh, I've been playing Switch. I've been playing Zelda like a mug. It's been crazy. So,
I heard that damn Zelda is crazy.
it's amazing. It's really good. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for you and the family. Well, for most of the family and you. You know what I'm saying? I know it sucks, because we try to take care of our parents, make sure our parents are good. They took good care of us. So we try to turn the hand and do the favor back.
They did everything they're supposed to do, so it's our job to just return the favor. Yeah,
That's
but
it.
give me a second. I'll be back in about 1 minute. My mom needs me.
All right, Brody.
Yep.
Big Zoe, what's good with you, Brody? How's your week, man?
Woo, boy. It was a week. Work was pretty good, pretty interesting. It went by 63 hours went by really fast for some odd reason. I know that's crazy, but it did. And I couldn't wait for the weekend. Work was kind of hectic this week. I had to let some people go. Got threatened. Kind of fucked up my mood a little bit. Other than that, though, yeah, you know that story, don't you? But other than that, just dad duties and work, man. Dad duties and work. Yesterday, it was a recital. It was and basketball all day. Then it was work, and then in between, I had to go take care of some more basketball stuff too. So it was crazy. It was good. So that's all
That's
I
what's
got.
up, man.
That's all I got. Oh wait,
Big,
real quick. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there.
yes.
To my mother, my sister, my ex-wife, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say Happy Mother's Day.
That's what's up, man. And big ups to that. Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to all the ladies who watch the show, and
Yeah.
those that don't, all around. What up, though, Tony? What up, though, Vizzle? Appreciate you joining us. All right, so this topic, man, we got this topic from.
Did you go
Uh,
about how your week went?
Not really.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's been a week.
Cheers.
After this week, you know what I'm saying? But I'll drink to that. On to better weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's just put it this way: I've never had someone of the same race call me racist, but it happened this week, and amongst being confused, a little bit embarrassed because the way they portrayed themselves in my establishment, it kind of. I mean, if I was anybody else, I'm like, tell us from. I mean, just calling a spade a spade. It was a little wild, man, but it was nothing we didn't get. I didn't get past. You know what I'm saying? I would say I didn't lose any sleep over it, but I lost a little bit of sleep over it because it bothered the hell out of me. But
I
either
feel
way,
you, brother.
it is what it is, and they've been banned from my establishment. They step on property as trespassing. So, but other than that,
Are you talking about that black lady that called you racist?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I
wild.
tell you
man.
what, man. I'll make this real quick because I don't want our subject to get deterred. But us black people have a problem at times where they try to use racism in just about everything, especially against our own people.
And it's the thing, bro. Like in some spots, it just doesn't work.
They
And
don't
and I
fit.
get that some people feel that they can drop that and it may make things go in their favor, but it didn't work because
Racist.
I had slightly gave them a little bit extra help and everything, and for them to turn around and say that, I'm like, so can't do
Don't
nothing
you see
for
what
you.
I am?
Like
I'm confused.
I can't do nothing for you. But either
Tony
way,
Bizzle, what up?
let's get on to the topic at hand, man. We're gonna talk about the bro code. Um, the mail from the takeover suggested this topic, which, mind you, we got a bunch of topics in our reservoir, but this one kind of stuck out, and everybody kind of jumped on it.
Big ups, Mel. Big ups.
Big up, Mel. It's an interesting topic, man, because it means so many different things to so many different people, and I feel I'm starting to realize that what one bro code from one person doesn't translate into something for someone else, right? And I thought everybody lived by the same code, but that's not how that works. So I guess I want to start off, with asking, what is the bro code to y'all, man?
I mean, it could be a lot of things. One of them is,
What up,
you
Alex?
know what I'm saying? Don't lie to me. One code I stick by, especially with homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Lie to your family, lie to your girlfriend and all that, but don't lie to me.
Lie to your
I'm blood,
mama.
so you shouldn't have no reason to lie to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's bro code.
I'm
This nigga's-
strictly on that, man. And y'all know how I am about that. Like, don't lie. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like, you don't
I
own
get what you're
nothing to
saying.
me.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, dog, because when you got your right hand man, technically that guy's gonna be there to help you get out of your jams when you created something you shouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
Why try to spin that person that's gonna try to help you out regardless? You know what I'm saying? It's got your back 100 grand regardless. So I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see
I
that.
mean, that's a big deal breaker, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a liar. I don't know about nobody else, but you lie to me once, I just don't
Hey,
take
mama,
shit
hey,
else you
babe.
say.
Yeah.
Like, to honesty. Like, just don't fucking lie. Like,
Mhm.
and then stop bullshitting. I think I'm real big on bullshit. I'd rather somebody tell me the truth than to just bullshit. Like, just say you can't do it, or say that you don't want to do something, or just say, that you're interested in something else. But don't just pull the rug. That's what I call it. And that shit really, And like I said, I have to co-sign with Ramon on this. It's some people in my life today that are caught in a lie, and I just never look at them the same. I just don't fucking look at them the same. I don't trust them. My trust with them just dwindles away.
Like my whole thing is lie with me. How about that? Lie with me.
Lie to get me out some shit.
Yeah,
but don't lie
like Kevin Hart said. Like Kevin Hart said, if I call you and I say don't lie, what that mean? Lie. That mean lie.
Lie.
That
means I'm in trouble. I need help.
Man, yeah.
But that's real.
Yeah,
that's funny, man, because it's facts, right? Because if you can't trust your man's $100,000 that either help you through some normal shit or even through the worst shit, is that really your man's? You know what I'm saying? I call some of y'all when I have like the biggest issues in the world, and if I can't trust to talk to y'all about it, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I get that. Lying's a big thing, man. Give me another example, man. Give me something else. You know what I'm saying? We know lying is not the move.
The biggest elephant in the closet, you might as well just come to it, is, trying to talk to somebody else's homeboy. Like I met Alex through she used to talk to one of my homeboys. And when they had their little situation where it didn't work out, go ahead. When they had their little situation, they didn't work out. I took the initiative and I called my homeboy. I was like, hey, even though he moved on and all this stuff, I'm like, do you mind? Like Alex hate that.
Yeah, you took the proper step.
Yeah, I'm like, do you mind? He was like, I don't care. He's like, why you asking me that? Like, well, just out of respect, so there won't be no issues in case somebody's still in love and all that type of stuff, So and it worked out, and we married and all that stuff now. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have those problems. I know a lot of people don't take those steps and they do it, but I know I get it, right? Sometimes the other person move on, they marry, this type of stuff, and they just do it anyway without asking. That's just me. Like, I was raised to be considerate of people, even if it don't even look like they even messing with each other.
And that's just code in general. Like girls, guys, y'all, everybody can relate to that.
Yeah, but there's also a code I used to go by too, though.
There's
also a code I used to go by too, though. So it kind of throws this one off. So I did live by, okay, you do the respect thing, you ask your homeboy. But at the same time, when you smash your homeboy's girl, the circle I was around that time was, all right, now you just initiated her for the whole squad. So nobody really still got mad.
Right.
You just exposed her, and you got to be homeboy enough to tell, like, hey, man, your girl, you know what I'm saying, we did it, my bad. And my homeboys I used to hang out with be like, oh, she for the squad then. Now we know what she about.
Right.
So, but a lot of people
we had a couple of those.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So but you got to have that trust enough without the lying. But to have that solid deal with your homeboy, be like, all right, she for the squad. Now we just gonna put her on everybody. That was back in the day we were young.
That kind of goes back to your original point too about lying in general in the first place. Bro code, there's no lying involved. One of the things that I've always focused on when I was growing up was I'm gonna make sure I look out for everybody. So part of bro code for me is making sure my people are good. Some of my friends don't have the funds that I have. Some people aren't as talented in educational values and matters like I am. So I've always been one of the people who literally was bro code to me is if you my bro, I'm gonna help you through anything and everything. Doesn't matter what it is, small, big, as long as it doesn't involve us going to prison. Then that's something that I
when it comes to that, I wouldn't necessarily call that bro code. I think that's just loyalty. And to me, I take that definition as what that is. Like, I'm willing to help anybody in my circle. Anybody in my circle, I fucking help. That's just it. But it's because my loyalty is my trust. Anybody come in my circle, I swear to God, I got you. Point blank, period. But to me, bro codes, in my standards, bro code is separated because it's more of a pact. That's more of an understanding in some ways. Like,
so you look at it like the wolf pack.
Something like the wolf pack. Like you don't eat another man's food, and he went out and ate. He went out. You saw him hunt the bear. You saw him skin them up. Like you saw him prep it, and you was like, "Yeah, that look good. I'm gonna go and eat that." That's just you just don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that's when shit goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
Sometimes you say some crazy shit.
getting off of the back of Ramon, you know, Ramon just said, like, you know, Ramon, like, she's for everybody. Bro code is understanding that shit. Like you know your fam. You know
That's
when
why I
your
said you
boy
gotta hang
got
around that
somebody.
group that agree to that.
Yeah, there you go. You know
understand
when your boy brings somebody to the table, that's for the table. And you know when your boy got somebody to the table,
That's for the
you know what I'm
table.
saying? Like ain't nobody stupid, bro.
I
You know.
here to feed
You
my
know,
friends and family.
and I'm not trying to put nobody on blast. I am not trying to put nobody on blast. But back in the days, I see Ralph. He had somebody that be like, that bitch is for the streets, and he let you just knew, and then you would see.
But sometimes you have them homeboys that be so in love, they ain't trying to hear it.
But see, a lot. But the other thing is too, though, a lot of times we would have that conversation.
Yeah, we would have it.
Right,
we
would have that conversation.
Yeah.
And even if you thought it was, and somebody said, nah, you know what I'm saying, this is way more than that, then there was a boundary that was set.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm starting to learn the older I get, the bro code is different for so many different people, because I also know there's a lot of people that will say, yo, that's just cock blocking. And it's like, yo, that's not cock blocking. So I have a few that, in my eyes, my guys know that that's just not the move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I have a few that most of my guys already know.
Yeah.
They for the streets.
I'll tell you,
know what I'm saying?
I had a situation. Let me tell you how because I know that I will mess up. Like, if any one of y'all girls come and be rubbing all up on me, and I know y'all in love with that one, I will come and tell you, if you don't get her away, I'm going to smash her. Period. Like,
that's cool.
I'm just being honest, dog.
What you did was cool.
Hey, but you know what? That's a conversation you have.
I'm just being
that's
honest.
A conversation you have.
And I did that with Ralph one time. He was talking to this girl, and he had to go help her. And she was like, had all this skimpy stuff on, and she was flirting with me. And I called Ralph. I said, "Don't have me go over there no more. I'm telling you right now. I know you love her. I will smash. So keep her away from me."
Just being real. You let them know. At least you let them know.
But see, the best part about that though is after he told me that, I'm like, wait, so she came and addressed you like that? That changed everything, because now she's for the streets.
Now she's for the streets. But it's a conversation that's hell.
Because if I know that's how she out here representing herself.
Yeah,
when
but
this
I
is
couldn't do
how
it now because he really liked her. Dog. He was stuck on her, and I was like, man, I'm telling, because I will do it. Dog. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now. So you can't be mad at me when I do it.
Ralph, motherfucker, you know, Ralph. Motherfucker, Ralph, you know. I'll be like, Ralph, hey, dig this out, baby.
How mad you was at me? I will do it, dog.
I love you like a brother.
And see, and it's crazy because we get that, right? But then you got some people that's like, yo, that's my dog, that's my bro, but he not gonna change nothing over no broad, because that's not how he roll. You know what I'm saying? And once again, they look at it as cock blocking, and it's funny because I just recently had this conversation with two people that I kind of guess would be like that, but wasn't sure. But hearing them say it out loud, and my thing is like, yo, let's put the shoe on the other foot, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you've got mad history with this motherfucker, right? You're getting ready. Y'all almost got married. How would you feel about? And he was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, wow, that's some cold-blooded ass shit. and I guess me personally, I mean, yeah, if I'm past it, I'm past it, right? Have a conversation with me, because the last thing I want to do is be surprised by that shit. If let's say we didn't end on great terms, that's another reason why I wouldn't want somebody to mess with my ex, because if I run into this motherfucker again, I might want to knock her head off.
I mean,
and that's just not my move.
Though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
I don't want to have to clothesline nobody. And you're like, yo, but this might, like, no, she's about to get punched like a fool.
Well, you got to understand the difference of their placement when it comes to bro code, right? So, like me, I got the type of bro code where I grew up with folks that it came natural. We didn't have to have this discussion to understand each other. Like I got homeboys that from preschool till now, 30, 35, 36 years of friendship. You know what I'm saying? And this has happened without us having a discussion, and we talked to each other about like whatever. So I guess we all popping off. Then you got the ones where, let's just say 20 years that I know, where you did have that conversation, like, hey, anyone of them come over here, you smash, and let me know. Or you got the ones, because there was a situation with me and Ralph. He had two of them, and one was in the room with me. You know what I'm saying? But he had there for a specific reason, and he came to the room and got it. And the thing it's not cock blocking. You know what I'm saying? Because they were set up for him, but I had got on too at the same time. But when he took him, there was an understanding. I didn't get mad at him. He did his thing, and I caught another one on him.
No, and I like the term that we're getting on because I was in a situation where I tried to warn my man. Like I literally, like I love him to death. I tried to warn my man. Like, yo, she not it, bro.
Don't do it.
She not it. Like, bro, don't do it.
But them the ones you're gonna have big problems with.
But the thing is he took it as a form. He took it as a form that I was trying to stop something else. And I'm like, it's not like that, bro. She's not it. I done seen her get, you don't want to go. You don't want to do that, bro. Like you want to, you want to figure something else out, bro. You just want to. You don't want to go on that. But and it turned into almost like we split. Like me and this nigga was like we were like on Bloods and Crips shit after that because I was trying to warn. I'm sorry. What I do? I say something wrong?
No. You said shoot you. I think you got Thomas and Mr. Top of that there.
But at the end of the day, I was trying to warn my guy. Like, dude, you don't want that. You don't want that as the you don't want that as the lady because she out here doing the mean thing. So you got the wrong fingers mixed up. And it turned into a bad thing. It turned into like this bad, like you don't want me to be happy. You don't like that. And I'm like, it ain't that, bro. I swear to God, it ain't that. And we really fell out. And fortunately, he found out.
I knew you was going to say that because that's what I was going to tell you. Usually when you tell somebody that they ain't hearing you, it's highly likely y'all going to fall out. Because he's so whipped by what he want, or it may be somebody that he always wanted, he finally got it, but she still ain't it. That happened to me. Somebody always wanted it, and I got on. She treated me horrible. And I wasn't hearing my boys because I was so in love, dog, but it was just nothing but lust.
And I know y'all probably gonna laugh at
that. That happened with me too, bro. I was just trying to give out a fucking caution tape. Like, listen, I hear you, but don't do it. This motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you, she brings nothing but drama, stress. She will lie.
And guess who did
all type of shit.
Because I had them drugs.
Oh, and once again, and listen, and that's the worst part, right? Is because you try to talk some sense into them, right? And it's a whole lot of bro code in that, you know what I'm saying? You try to talk some sense into them. One, this was more than just a fling for me, but at the same time, I don't care, but don't do it because I'm trying to tell you it's going to turn into a problem. Mm-hmm. It really is going to turn into a problem. And I promise you, she's good at manipulating. Just don't do it. And I understood why some people just didn't want to listen because I know what they were getting. And I'm like, I understand that part. I get that. However,
I see you, man.
However, don't do it. I'm trying to tell you, please listen to me don't do it, bro. Like,
please don't, bro. And
I'm like, yo, listen, I'm trying to warn you. And then that motherfucker just wouldn't fucking listen. I'm like, damn, I hate to see this shit happen to him, man. But
it happened. It happened.
And I'm like, don't do it.
What happens? What ended up happening is the shit that
tried to warn him. Like, what happened? Damn, I hate to see a motherfucker go through that shit, man.
You don't want to see him go through it, but at one point in time, you just gotta let him go through it. You just gotta let him go through the flame. And unfortunately, like it's funny because I've been in situations where somebody in my circle would bring somebody that was for the streets, but my loyalty to my boy, I'd be like, I don't really, and I don't know, that's just me. And I told Ralph this shit a long time ago. I'm just too loyal to these motherfuckers. Like I'm loyal to my circle. I don't know why. It's been beefs that my friends had that I inherited because I just felt like somebody shouldn't do that shit to me.
That's facts.
And that's facts. Like it's been people I had no problem with until they fuck with some of my people. Then I'm like, oh yeah, fuck him. He on it's red light. If I see the nigga, it's red light. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's where my loyalty is kind of like really big on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess when it comes to the whole bro code, it's like a life or death situation with me. Like if I see you in the street, I might still tow your butts.
Only way what?
Still tow your butt. You take the boot and you just
I thought you said that was not what I heard.
I don't. Please don't say that.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
God damn, Ralph, you're a weirdo.
Hey, wait a minute. You know what's funny though? Because I'm sitting here thinking too. That same motherfucker tried to warn me too.
Who, me?
No, the same motherfucker that I tried to stop also tried to stop me. And I'm just not realizing that shit. That same motherfucker tried to stop me, and I fucked around and had a kid with this woman.
The circle of life.
Oh, you talking about this fool?
Circle of life. The circle of life, dog. That's what it comes down to, dog.
Bro,
Circle of life,
because
dog.
and
Look away.
it's fuck.
You don't know why it didn't work, because I kept telling Ralph, you better go smash her. I don't care.
That is very true.
You had the other
It's true. I had. Here's the thing.
That's your man right there.
I had the devil on both shoulders is the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to hear shit no one's trying to say.
I know why I won. Because we was living together. He wasn't there all the time. So I was in your ear every day.
That's very true. That's very true.
I don't know, man.
I even
don't
had
steal from me. I just thought about that. Getting back on the topic, don't steal from me either. I'll fuck you up, man.
Oh
that-
yeah,
that-
that
that
happened
shit
to me
right
before.
there.
Bro. I don't talk to
that
that
shit
guy
right
every day.
there. Wow.
Oh, y'all got a couple about people that stole from you, don't you?
What'd you say, son?
You got a couple stories about that.
Well,
Man,
elaborate.
If you talking about that light skinned motherfucker, that tall light skinned motherfucker, boy, I can tell you. Listen, as a matter of fact, Mark, you know the motherfucker too. The fuck is his last name? Twin sister. Went to Hampton with us.
Yeah. You know something? You know, I'm not even gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? Because it is a summer day out here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful summer day.
There
But
it is.
real fast before we get on that. Ralph, you had some summer tendencies too, man. I'll be looking like Ralph. Hey, look.
No, the fuck I didn't.
Ralph, I'm fucking with her over here. Ralph be like, for
Fuck
real?
out of here.
For real? And then 10 minutes later, Ralph be over there talking. I'll be like, what is this nigga doing?
No, if you ever saw me doing that, I was trying to set you up.
Nah.
Ain't no way.
It's a few. I got.
Ain't no way. Oh, we're going to have a
I'm calling
conversation
him
after
out,
this.
I'm calling him out, man. You did set me up though. You do set. I would say no.
I've been trying to set you up.
You have set me up a few times.
You got to tell me what you talking about.
And then sometimes I'll
I
be
had to
like,
be multiple times. Sounded like
Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because maybe he thought it was one way and it wasn't, and maybe I just made it look bad.
But we can get back on the summer day. We can get back on the summer day if you want to. But Ralph, you was a motherfucker sometimes.
Okay, wait. I know you're not talking.
I would love to know,
Mister.
Oh,
you wanna braid my hair too?
Oh well, hey, that was different. They was providing the service,
and you provided the tip.
The service, okay?
And you provided the tip after the service.
Nope.
Y'all two girls down. Y'all two girls down there.
we just had a whole conversation just in them 2 words.
We'll get back to that later.
I'll let y'all have it.
We'll get back to that later.
Oh my God, man. Listen, just saying, man.
But summer, we're talking about the summer springs, summer rain.
That motherfucker was the epitome of the wrong person to have around.
Who, Mark?
No, not Martin.
Oh, just don't worry about it. We already covered it.
Oh, okay.
Someone dealing with the summer seasons. Okay. He was the wrong person to have around because he was the first person that as soon as you turned your head, he was most definitely in your girl's ear. Not somebody you talking to, not somebody you
I think I know who you're talking about.
In your girl's ear.
Dog, I had one. Oh boy, dog.
From the same one? I guarantee you from the same one. I guarantee you from the same guy.
Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know exactly who everybody's talking about.
Time, dog. Man, all the fucking time, bro. Like fucking people I was in a real relationship with, bro. Adult wise. Like, dog, it wasn't no fling, no shit like that, dog. In their ear, in their DMs. Motherfucking shit like that.
Zona, I know this about to sound gay, but you need to put that mic close to your mouth like about a second.
Oh,
This
Jesus Christ.
nigga.
Now, why did
here,
you make
man.
it sound bad? Why did you make it
It's
sound?
really
I mean,
low.
and then
It's really low.
why would you make it sound like that? I don't want to
This
say
man.
that.
Just because I know he got to do it, and then he got to think of
But
that as he does it.
There's
no, I mean,
something
this is my
wrong
whole
with him,
thing.
bro.
Let's get
There's
back on
something
the
wrong
summer.
with him,
Let's
bro.
get back on the summer, okay? That's the biggest thing I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Moan,
Yeah.
moan.
What is
Fuck.
wrong with you?
There's something wrong with him,
But
man.
that's what I'm saying. That's the biggest thing. Because if you know your man's was like head over heels over somebody, and you swiddled your way to them,
Bruh.
that shit's an absolute no.
Bruh.
That's the thing. If there's time that you saw this person put, if he actually called you and confided in you on some shit with this girl, nigga, you know the rules, nigga. So if everything goes south and you pick up you pick up the torch from that he left and you don't tell him what's going on, you hide it from him, like all that shit. That's bro code dismantle, like that
is
just
exactly
crosses
what
every
that is,
line,
bro.
period. And y'all can be talking about women. You can be talking about a bag. Like I've seen niggas set niggas up to get the bag from them. Like, oh, you don't want that job? That shit hard as hell. And then they will apply for the motherfucker, get it, and be like, oh yeah, I tried it out. Yeah, you should go ahead and go get. And I'll be like,
ain't that
God
bad.
damn,
Like,
you just talked this man out of a whole bag. You get what I'm saying? So it could go through anything, but if you find yourself swiddling to get it done, if you're not letting them know the truth, if you're lying to do it, you get what I'm saying? Like that shit, that's when shit goes bad. That's when you cross that bro code. You know what I'm saying? Like
When do you
So basically,
Oh, go ahead, Zoe.
everything that y'all basically saying comes back down to lying. I mean, pretty much. That's
in
what
a
it
way,
comes
yeah.
down to. No, I mean the fundamental line is
That
not in the way.
that
It's
is that is
legitimately
that
that's
is
what it's coming
facts.
down to.
Yeah,
Every
Because
time that
backstabbing.
we elaborate on anything, it always comes down to the underlying issue about lying. And one of the things is when you lie, you automatically lose a piece of respect from the people around you. That's what it comes down to.
absolutely.
And I'm not gonna lie, to act like I've been the best person in the world. I haven't. I used to, one of the things about me, this ain't even on Broco, this was part of who I was that I would lie to keep myself pretty much honest. You feel me? So it got to the point where it was ridiculous. It was little things, small things, and it's one of the things that when I seen some people do some of the things that I was thinking that, hey, it's not a big deal, it's not hurting anybody. I legitimately got to the point where it was like, damn, that's a fucked up thing. It's still detrimental to whatever relationship I have or whatever situation I have because it's legitimately fucking not true. And that's what it came down to. It was a lie. Even if it was lying for a certain purpose or just to get over or whatever the case may be, it was some bullshit. And I definitely have been there. You know what I'm saying? So
listen,
growth.
growth is everything, right? And you're right, it does come down to lying. And I think, like they said, the biggest thing is that, if I'm your man's, let me help you. Let me help you lie. That's what we're gonna do, but don't lie. I gotta know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's something you feel I don't need to know or you don't want me to know, then don't tell me shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
But also don't let it involve me and me find out
Any
later.
type of way for him. Yep.
You know what I'm
just to be
saying?
honest, because
That
like
part.
I said about my boy,
That part right there.
I'm like, bro, like I didn't seen her, like, I didn't seen her suck kids out of straws. And you want to make her a wife? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're trying to be honest. You're trying to be completely honest with people. It's not. I would rather you be hurt by what I'm telling you than you to be hurt because I didn't tell you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's one of my biggest things.
Facts.
I would rather you sit back and be like, nigga, I'm mad as hell you told me that shit. Other than be like, dude, I'm pissed because you didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, I think that's where I'm always coming from. Like even if I do fuck up,
damn,
I have to, like, you gotta know. Like shit, you just gotta fucking know, nigga. Like, and I think that's the bro code. Like that's how it rolls down to. Like, honesty is another thing that's like a huge thing. Just be honest. Like he said, just like lying, be honest. Like that's literally one and the same things. And trust.
When does it get so bad when you gotta just let that one go?
What do you mean?
I mean, just the guy that doesn't follow the bro code. It's usually the ones that's closest to you that fall off. The one you put the most trust into.
That's true. When it costs you your own, like when it's bothering you and it's costing you sleep or it's causing you issues, that's when you need to step back. You know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
just go kill him.
You gotta let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
You
say
go
kill him.
kill him. You go.
Here,
You know
but
this
here's
is
the
this is
secret
live
behind
on YouTube, right?
it.
This is live on YouTube.
Here's the secret to what Mark's saying though. He ain't lying, but I ain't saying doing it physically. If you
There
a
you
lot of
go.
times, if you have
There
somebody
you
that's
go. See,
supposedly
Ralph
that
caught
close to
it.
you and they trust you with all this information, but then you just cut them off, they dying, bro. They
Yeah, they
dying
dying, bro.
because when they go to pick up the phone, it's like, oh, I gotta need it. Damn, that's right. They ain't fucking with me right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You
See
know,
that
that's my
nigga. That's why Ralph is my man's, bro. Because see, in any sentence that I say, like Ralph, I'm just glad he followed it up. Mentally, every way possible, you kill him. You don't answer his calls. You don't fuck with him like you used to. You fall off of him. If he got problems, I mean, you don't have to help him. You don't have to do anything.
You ain't gotta have that conversation.
Granted, keep him around. Always forgive, but don't forget.
Never forget.
Always.
So-
Like the same cake we was eating like when we was here, nigga. No. You probably get the icing now.
That was my secret weapon. I did that with women. I would be mad at you at the date and still treat you like a queen, drop you off, and you'll never know I exist again. You know, that's just I've always done that. I ain't gotta tell you now. Why I gotta talk to you to tell you I don't want to mess with you? You'll know.
And see, there you go. That's another way. That's another way. That's another way of killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they fucked up. They know they did something, and they know this is the outcome of it.
I feel like you don't get it out when you explain to yourself.
Yeah.
People don't
I
understand.
like that you said
Well,
that.
why you mad at me? Why you don't mess with me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not about to explain that to you. I let the people that we mess with, once killing you on the inside, tell you what you did wrong. Because I'm not about to tell you.
Bro, like no bullshit aside, right? No shit aside, right? If I was to like fuck over my guy Mo, right? And I couldn't holler at this man, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis, that would kill me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I have my right hand, you know what I'm saying? Like if I have my right hand man that I talk to on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, and motherfucker know all the issues I got going on, all the problems. I know theirs, they know mine, and all of a sudden that shit stop. You have no one else.
Yeah,
now you got to try to rebuild what you built with that person for multiple years, and it's never the same. Because every time you chop a relationship up like that, you know, a friendship or anything else, the next one doesn't get everything. You're gonna leave something out of it because you're like, I'm not about to let this shit happen again. I'm not about to go through this shit again. So I'm not gonna give them everything. I'll give them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you fuck that up, the next one gets less. It gets less. And then you're on your own. You know what I'm saying?
That go back. Yeah. We tried to say the same thing when we were talking about relationships too. I mean, when it comes down to that same basic principle as well. Like it's once you, it just continuously goes away until you a fucking hermit and you're doing everything by your damn self, lonely than a motherfucker. Like it legitimately does that. And one of the things that I saw a friend of mine. He's an associate of mine. We used to be like this, and he basically tried to throw some shit on me. Wasn't true. I made sure that he knew, etc. Broke it down to him. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? It was throwing him a bachelor party. I'll just tell you that. I've been like 4 of my friends' best men. And one of them, he wanted me to throw the bachelor party. Had everything down to a T. We about to hit the strip club, We got the reservations, all that shit, dog. We good. His cousin didn't hear about it because his cousin had left our group chat, right? So because he left the group chat, he didn't hear about it. He legitimately turned his back on me the night of his bachelor party and said, man, you the reason. And I said, me? Bro, I said, I just already spent the money for the booth, dog. We got a booth and a bottle and shit. We good. No, you didn't tell my cousins. You didn't tell my fam. I was like, bro, here's the message. No, it's simple. Here's the messages right here, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, no, man, fuck that. Legitimately fell out with him for 3-4 years. We ain't been as cool ever since. We'll go drink. We'll go have like a conversation, talk. He don't know shit about me. Don't know nothing else other than that. Only thing he knows is the old times that we got because I can't trust the motherfucker. He turned his back on me that fucking quick when I provided proofs stating otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but that's like somebody gonna get mad at you because.
But it goes back to the same. It goes back to the same principle that they were talking about though. Like, because once you like lose that faith and that trust in that person. If you do start to deal with them again, it's only on the surface level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit's a
And that's
wrap,
what it.
son.
Yeah, it's a surface level situation. And shit, some people are worth trying to build some shit back with. Some people not. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not, and he's
And
just
that
one of
shit's
those
real
people.
too. Cause like I said, don't even be friends with my exes, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know shit went south, like, you know, I'm just being honest. Like, don't reach out to them. Don't check on their well-being and shit. If you my man, don't do none of that bullshit. Once you start reaching out to all the people I was fucking with, my ops, nigga, you ops, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it all the way funky, my nigga.
Yo, hey, listen, I got one for you. I got it. I'll tell you about it after the show. Mark, you be proud of me, my boy.
I'm
You be
listening.
you be real proud of me, my boy.
You have
I don't
already
know.
set the standard, so I'm good, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if you want me to bring up some of those things,
It's
but
okay.
it
We
was
can talk
most
about it
definitely.
afterwards, but I
Hey,
do know
all I
some
gotta
shit.
say is, all I
It
gotta
was
say is,
most.
Shit. This
any
nigga
and
Ralph is
everything
King Petty.
podcast,
I'm
dog,
gonna tell
where we
y'all
know
this right now. I'm
everything
gonna let
about
y'all know why Ralph
absolutely
King
nothing.
Petty. I've been in situations where I was
Facts.
in like I had separations and shit, and this nigga Ralph King Petty would like all the pictures.
Yo,
This nigga Ralph would go and like all the pictures with me in it.
Hey,
you said that.
Ralph, you see these messages there?
Hey, listen, I'm not listening to Noriel. All right, I'm not listening to Noriel because I tell you what. Because if that's the
Oh, come
case,
on, man.
I stopped trusting. You know, my right hand man's over there. You know, when she told me what is it 6 years ago and running that she would be here in the summertime, and this is what year number 6, and she still ain't showed up. But you know, hey, listen, who's counting? Nori, who's counting Noriel? Who's counting
Oh, wow,
days?
the whole day.
Huh?
But I
Who's
mean,
I'm
but
not
that's what it
counting.
is. That's what it is.
Let me
Shit.
see
I'm
your
not
ass,
missing
dog.
my
Let me
best
see your
friend. I'm
ass.
not doing it.
That's fucked
Damn
up,
it.
Ralph. That's fucked up, bro. Kind of cold
Well,
blooded, man.
Nori, he made eye contact with you. I don't know how you're gonna deal with that.
Hey, Nori.
Mike, you got something to say? You
No,
got the
I was
sword
just
up.
saying, hey.
Oh.
And then you got, everybody here, Mel, my mama. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming in on the show. Just for y'all curiosity, like I really want y'all. I want to input on this. Y'all type what y'all feel is like the ultimate breaking bro code. I would love to see what y'all opinions are, and just to get an idea. Did we miss something? Like, I want to know what y'all feel because I know me. I don't think maybe I'm too loyal to motherfuckers. Maybe I don't know, but I can't think about sticking my penis into somebody that I knew my friend was sticking his penis in, especially if he loved her. I'd be like, now I'm fucking what he used to fuck, plus I'm damaging the heart that he used to love because I'm not gonna love this bitch. So then it all turns into like a whole debacle of things that I don't want to deal
What's
with.
wrong with you?
You got that far boy so far up in there, dog, you just destroyed her. And this is what I gotta deal with.
Causing cardiac arrest.
Fucking old life up, dog.
Yo, listen. But see, and once again, it's a weird one for me too, because you know what I'm saying. I get it. Sometimes you move on.
But what's the
You
breaking
start
point
a
though?
whole
That's my
nother.
question. What's the breaking
And
point?
that's the thing, man. I think
breaking point?
I think it's just a conversation, right? I think it's just a conversation that needs to be had, right? If this is something you want to do, just hit the motherfucker up and see if it's cool. You'd be surprised a lot of times the motherfucker will be like, look, I don't care, but let me warn you
Yeah, at least you get
This
the
butt
heads
of
up.
what
is
of what's
crazy.
going on. Like it's in
Yeah.
a lot of times it's not even the fact that I still got feelings for this person, or it's listen, you don't want to walk down this fucking path
You don't.
because
You
it's gonna cause a problem for not just you,
For
it's
me.
gonna cause a problem for me, it's gonna cause a problem for whoever the fuck is involved in your life because they that fucking toxic. But when they
Right.
listen, like you said, you gotta let them
You gotta
walk
let them
through it,
fall in
man.
the fire. Shit.
So what's your breaking point? What's
If
the
falling on sword.
That's
You
it,
fuck up
man.
and don't listen. Yeah.
And once again, I've been there, done that, still reaping the issues of it. But hey, it is what it is.
No, see, there you go. I like what Nori said. She said, I would even go as far as saying if my people show any type of interest in a person, they off limits to me. Boom, that's how I feel.
Well, no,
we out of eye
yes
on that
and
shit.
no.
I'm
That's
about to
yes
say,
and no.
I don't know.
Because if you bring somebody around that's
Y'all
bad,
always
everybody
know
gonna be like,
stories.
yeah.
No, but you're not supposed to. That's the goal.
But you can't.
You're supposed to be happy for your man. You're supposed to be happy for your man. Like,
But
he bagged
your
the
man
bad
needs to
one.
know,
He
dog.
bagged the bad one. But you
know,
ain't never
okay.
supposed to look at his bad one like, damn, I wonder if she let me hit. Like, you nigga.
No, not that.
No.
So
No,
what
but
it's
what I'm
like?
saying
That's
is,
my-
but what I'm saying is that, like, I tell Ralph all the time, I'm gonna smash his wife all the time, right? So,
What you say?
but am I gonna do it? No.
Sometimes I be happy as hell. I didn't grow up with some of y'all niggas. 'Cause y'all niggas
Yo.
crazy.
Yo, Zoe just spit his drink out.
I tell him that.
Oh, you saw that?
I ain't never seen your eyes get that big a day in my life. What? Listen. Here's okay. Let y'all in on a little secret. All right. That's a different type of bro code. I know he would never, and also, I've said some things too, and he also know I would never.
Oh,
And
of
the
course,
funny
if it's
part
a
is,
joke. Everybody
that-
get it if it's a joke. But if
I was
you
saying the
literally
funny
in
part
your
is-
mind, if you literally in your mind think about bagging your boy's
No,
girl,
no,
she
no,
get
no,
bad, nigga, you
no.
trash.
No, but see, here's the thing.
But
There's also a
and better
different
than
level.
that, your
That's
girl
a
come
different
out,
level.
and I'm looking like, you know what? I'm about to tell my man
I'll
how that
punch you in
look.
the fucking belly. I'll punch you in your stomach.
Hey, look, listen here, and I'm with you on that. Like,
Look here.
and I know,
If y'all
Mom
don't-
would never
hold
do
on.
that.
If y'all don't know this is my wife agreeing with the comment I just made. Because I do this to
Yeah.
Ralph's wife.
And I do the same.
It's
I
funny.
do the
It's a
same thing to
joke.
Alex.
I get
Right?
what you're saying.
But we both know that neither one of us would cross that line.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It was funny.
But-
as fuck the way
Unless
he
it
said
had to save her life. If she was dying, she needs some penis, and I was the only one in the room, okay, I gotta do it to save my man's life, okay? Because she's about to die. Because I couldn't go with
I
the
mean, in
fact
that
that
scenario, then yeah.
being
In that
depressed
scenario,
his whole
I'm
life.
sorry,
I mean,
Ralph.
here's
I'm
a
sorry,
question.
Moan. I'm sorry,
is a-
y'all.
That is a
If it's
question.
that scenario, if she's in the corner and she like, I need dick or I'll die, then I'm flying over there like, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, would you do it to save a life?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I am here for you. This is a bro code.
I feel
And as
really
your
bad.
bro,
I feel
I feel
really
like-
bad. Every round, I feel really bad. Every session, I feel really bad doing that to her.
I wouldn't feel bad because I'm helping. Okay? So, when I know this is going to keep her alive, I'm helping.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
see, it's only bad is if you're trying to help, but then you pull out and then you hit her in the face with it, and then
We're not going into details.
You're
We're
not
not
doing
going
all
into
that.
details.
Yeah,
I don't want to see this with y'all.
that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's just disrespectful. But if you just need to go ahead and bang her out real quick,
Right.
because it's
And
the
then you
only
see,
way
like,
for her to live,
You know how you
right?
pick up
And
stuff
your
in
man's was
video
too far
games?
away, and it was like you either need to start fucking in the next 2
You
minutes,
know how you
or
receive
it's over.
stuff in video games and the light come around and swirl in you and you come back alive, dog?
No, this
You
sounds
saved it.
terrible.
You saved it.
So basically, I would fuck the Sonic rings out of y'all wires like that.
Yeah, dog, as soon as you get done, all you hear is level up. I mean, I think it's good, dog. You good.
Power up.
Flawless victory.
All right. I'm sorry. We gotta get off subject. You know what I'm saying about fucking
We
each other's
also
wives.
this bro code, dog. I gotta save a life.
This nigga said bro code. We gotta talk about fucking each other's wives, man.
Bro, I mean, it's disrespect. I think that's what it all boils down to. It's just simple fucking respect.
As you see,
And it's the underline of everything. Just simple respect. What do you want to say? Lying,
Zoe
distrust,
looks so
stealing, all
lost.
that stuff. It all falls under my
what's
umbrella.
a deal breaker for me is I think what I hate the most is the two-faced stuff. That's an immediate. I would leave you alone. Period. You know what I'm saying? We had a homeboy that switched up on me in an instant, and I was there for him thick and thin. That's what really bothered me. Like when you was down and out, I spent tons of money on you to help you to make sure you straight, and then you let a video game come in between us because I bought
Bruh,
something and you wanted it.
Wait.
And then he told me to eat a dick.
Wait, you see how big your eyes got? How long ago you think this was?
This was a grown ass man. He got mad at you because of a video game.
Right. This is 2 years ago. Not even.
Jesus Christ, that's sad. He got a vagina.
Grown ass man.
I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody that got a vagina. I don't want nobody, but I'm just saying for his statue to be upset over a video game, he has blessed with a vagina.
Well, and this nigga. But see, and that's the thing, right? And remember how you talked about that loyalty thing, right? I was already on edge with that motherfucker anyway, right?
Yeah.
And then after all that happened, I'm like, okay, so now you're gonna talk shitty on my man's when everybody ain't did nothing but try to help you out.
Fuck.
All I needed was that.
Damn.
We were done.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hate to
shit.
say
I
that.
tell you what. I tell you
Once
what.
a nigga called me
The
and
deal
told me
breaker with
somebody
me.
crossed them, I was like, God damn.
The other deal breaker with
You
me.
ain't got to tell
was
me
when-
what the nigga did.
Missing the
Deal
Motor
breaker
City
with me?
Comic Con right there. That's what the fucking deal breaker.
I can't
I'm
wait. I
missing
think
that
that's
shit
coming
right
up.
now. No, it's right now, dog. It's today.
Oh,
It was
is?
this weekend. Yes, dog. Motor City Comic Con going on right now.
I
I'm
just got
mad.
the message too, bro.
I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe
It just hit my phone.
Yeah, I
But
thought it was
I'm
in
trying to
June.
miss
Why?
no
Why?
Comic Cons. I
I'm
don't
gonna
miss
say-
no goddamn Comic Cons. When Atlanta one came out here, I was there front and center, boy. I had
Oh.
my dick in my hand and money in the other.
this
Talking about the right kind?
The other,
Like-
the other deal breaker with me was when Ralph got stabbed in the mall. I was done. That was it for me. That was it for me. When
With
Ralph got
Epo.
stabbed in the mall.
with Epo.
You got stabbed? I thought you just
Bruh.
got jumped.
Bruh,
Yeah.
why whenever you brought that up,
Mark.
and remember when
Mark.
you was like, yo, we good, I'm like, y'all can. I'm good.
Mark, why you think I went nuts when we was at Denny's and he showed up?
Well, look, check this out. Okay, look, check this out. Because I did now. Let me tell you about this situation. Y'all need to hear this shit. When I was growing up, and this ain't knocking nobody. When I was growing up, my circle was Ralph, Eric Poe, and Tony Martin. That was it. So when everything happened, I always knew Ralph and Eric Poe had some type of. I was surprised that they got close as they did because these motherfuckers hated each other at one point in time. I'm talking about it was to the point where we played, and I hate to take away, but this is really about the topic. We got to the point where we would all go in the basement and put on Nintendo 64 007. And Ralph would be on my team. And unfortunately, it was unfair because me and Ralph was kind of like the gamers. And Ralph would take Eric Poe to the bathroom on a video game. He'd say, look, I'm going to help you find the gun. Amber laughing because she remembered this shit.
Oh, it's
He would. Come on, wait. Y'all gotta.
Yeah, man. Zoe, I know why Zoe laughed.
Anybody that's a game person knows this. He would take him to the upstairs where the bathroom was at and say, we're going to get you a gun. And he'd throw
What?
approximately mines all in the
Oh,
goddamn
yeah.
Okay. So as soon as the nigga walked in, pow, pow, brr, 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 and he knew he was gonna warp back into the bench he threw approximately mines in. So he would hit the button and Ralph, I swear to God, this is on everything I love. He took the controller. This is the controller, and he slammed this motherfucker on the floor. I said, "Hey, look, check this out, bro. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You slam that controller again." He said, "I want to take him outside. We're gonna go outside and box."
Oh, I don't know about this.
And he was so. This is true story.
Bro, I had Eric hot, bro.
This is on
I
Birdwood.
set that man up to die every time he respawned, dog.
And he was so mad to the point where I just said we cutting the game off because he wanted to take Ralph outside and have a boxing match. I had boxing gloves and everything. He wanted to put them bitches on and have a boxing match with Ralph. So when I heard about the situation, I was in Georgia when I heard about the situation that took place in Northland. So of course I was just kind of flabbergasted because for one, the shit Ralph was doing with these niggas, I always told Ralph, hey nigga, stop fucking with these niggas, bro. Like y'all doing some really outlandish shit. So when the whole thing happened, I hate to say it, it wasn't like I was like, okay, thank God he's seen the sign because he's not listening to me. But I was like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew something was gonna happen. Where it was gonna be
this was the dark side of my life, bro.
And this is a situation, Ralph, I love you to death, but this was one of them situations where I was like, bro, please stop hanging with these people, bro. Like they're not good for you. And he was just, nah, I'm good, I'm straight. And he kept doing it. So when me and Tony was out here in Atlanta. So it was just Eric Poe and Ralph in Detroit. So when the thing happened, and I hate to say it, but me and Tony was more of muscle when it came to Ralph and Eric. You know, when shit went south, we was the ones to jump first. So when shit happened, of course, Tony was sitting there in front of me like, dog, you got to call Ralph. And I called Ralph, and Ralph was telling me what happened. And of course, in my mind, I'm like, bro, what did you think was going to happen, bro? Like, what did you think was going to actually happen? So I was more disappointed in Ralph because he continued it, but I was furious with the situation because it happened and it didn't have to happen. So,
facts.
And this is a situation where the bro code gets a little complicated because when you grow up with people and you notice the bro code is broken amongst two of your right-hand men, like it puts you in a place where you're like, okay, I can only do so much by talking to both individuals and just leave it at that because you need them to repair it on their own. And it might never get repaired. But in your situation, you still have to have that communication where you got to let both of them know, hey, look, it was fucked up what you did. It was fucked up what he did. You can't pick sides because now you're in a situation where you have to be loyal to both of these people, even though they're not loyal to each other. And this was a situation I had to learn firsthand. So that's why I guess when I break down bro code, it's so much different to me in my eyes because there's been so many incidents where I had to stretch my bro code. But unfortunately, when it came to that situation, I had to stretch my loyalty closest to the one that was pertaining to the bro code. Because unfortunately for Eric, love you to death, but you should never put your man in a situation where you know it's not safe. And that was bro code number one broken. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to do process of elimination for you to realize which side you need to go to. Or you got to be like, look, bro, I'm sorry, but I got to rock with him on this because it is what it is, bro. You put him in a situation that could have took his life. Even though we grew up and they ain't put me into it, I'm loyal to him. This is my people. This is my friend. This is the one that didn't put me in a situation. And that's when you got to start separating. Some people be like, oh, I just cut both them niggas off. No, you don't have to do that because it's always his story, their story, then it's the truth. And it's up to you to determine what the truth is. So at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. And I just had to stress that story because it might be funny. It was funny, but it had a shit ending to it where I was like, God damn, these niggas, he got this nigga jumped at the mall at Northland at that. Jesus Christ, man. His girl wasn't even that bad either.
And it was all her motherfucking fault.
Oh, I didn't know it was over a girl.
Bruh.
Yes, it was over a girl.
Bro, I got
nigga bumped into her. She was popping off the shit, talking about my man to fuck you up.
Not realizing that man was with an entire mob of motherfuckers.
6
And honestly, I don't think he did either until I got there. But when I was like, yo, we need to go, he was like, I need to put on the Sonic shoes, even though you're here to help me scrap. And he left me there.
And the funny thing is, he put on the Sonic shoes and got all the coins knocked out. Bling! Bling! Yeah. It was like coins going in the stores. They were trying to close the gate on them.
Well, they did close the gate on me.
Yeah, they closed the gate on me.
I think that was the only way I made it out of that motherfucker, bro.
Oh, man, it was like an episode of Roots.
Once again, man, you live and you learn, man. You know what I'm saying? The bro code goes a long way. You know,
I don't think Zoe answered the question yet. As far as his breaking point.
No, breaking point.
I told you I'm talking to Mike, dog.
Oh, for real? You can't hear me, dog?
There you go.
You sound so far away.
I'm
drinking this nasty ass Johnny Walker Black Label.
No, is that the shit that? Hey, is that the Valetta?
This is all I got left. This shit.
I got that. I can't turn her around, but that's what I got.
You trying to power through it right
I'm
now.
trying to power through it, bro.
Oh,
this shit
man. I
see. Disgusting, bro.
And it was Tony Amber. It was Tony and Eric Paul Amber. Just making it clear.
Yeah, but between me and Mark, it was terrible.
I'm with you, Mo. It's that double-sided shit, the two-faced shit,
that's
whatever.
complete
That shit right there pisses me the fuck off beyond belief. Just honestly, just don't do it. So that's it. This was y'all topic. Apparently, y'all got a whole lot of shit. It was fun. It was interesting. Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of that same shit in my life, but I don't have as many stories as you guys do.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It ain't our topic, bro. You dealing with it too.
Just get ready
it's everybody's topic. If you got a story, bro, this is your topic too, bro. Everybody,
even if it don't have to be as elaborate as ours. It's still a situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
That nigga's a whole ass nigga for what he did to you, bro. Sorry. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't even think that was considered a friendship. If he letting you do all the work and then get mad at you because you didn't call a family member, that nigga sound like he probably got a vagina.
This shit was weak.
He should have said some shit like, you know what's going on.
Cause I had a friend before. I had a friend.
Why would you not fucking tell your people? I don't know the whole family. Fuck them.
This nigga was cool as fuck. I'm like, bro, I had this girl. She was cool as hell. I'm like, bro, do you want to talk to her? Because you can talk to her if you want to. And he like, nah, it ain't nothing like that. And I'm like, nigga, you can talk to her if you want to, bro. It ain't no problem, bro. Like, it ain't nothing, bro. We just model together. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. Then I got on like, I think it was Facebook, and he took this bitch to the Falcons game. And I'm looking like they got matching jerseys and shit. And in my mind, I'm like, you could have just told me. And of course, he ended up confessing, like, yeah, I did like Shorty Doo-Wop. I did like Shorty Doo-Wop. I said, nigga, do you think we in a singing group? Shorty Doo-Wop. Why don't you just go ahead and be with, like, I was more upset at the fact that the nigga lied. God damn. Then he like, y'all can wear Falcon jackets together. Y'all can go out there to the bleachers and watch the game together. You can do that. I don't care. But don't let me find out in a manner where I'm just minding my fucking business. Like,
and motherfuckers is blowing you up and shit.
I'm drunk as hell.
Well, I mean, if you're that blessed, we might as well go ahead and do it, dog. Oh, it's time.
I don't know where the fuck is that, bro. I'm sorry. I had to go get it from my room.
You got time. Because the Earth is about to be doomed.
He will be there next week saving planets, I promise. Okay? He will be there next week saving planets and podcasts worldwide.
Mark, man, why you move there?
Mark ain't moving nowhere. He got the fuck up, man.
Hey, man. Like, follow, subscribe. It was a good time, man. It was a good topic. You know, I had fun with this shit. I feel like everybody got some shit off their chest. You know what I'm saying? We are back full effect. We do have some new things coming up. Like I said, we've got a list of topics. What I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take 4 topics. We're going to make a poll, and I'm going to let the audience decide. So hopefully we'll have that up. I will try to have it up by Monday, if not Sunday night, because the sooner I know, the sooner I can go ahead and create the barcast and get the party started. Next thing, big ups to Dubby. Would say I was drinking some Dubby today, but instead I'm drinking this Johnny Walker Black Label crap. Shit tastes like smoked rubbing alcohol. It's fucking disgusting. But hopefully it gets me there. Goddammit. Hopefully it gets me there. But with Dubby, a couple of things I found out about Dubby. Not only does it provide great energy, but it is natural. They actually take the fruits from coffee and help build the energy from there, the caffeine and everything from there. They don't use artificial flavors, and you still get your energy. So check them out. You see below. Annette, right there. Put it in my hand. Use that code right there. Okay, and get you 10% off. And it's not bad. It's not like the other shit that tastes like chalk once you shake it up in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit is
be at the bottom all thick and shit.
That shit be nasty as hell. With all that being said, man.
I do want to give a shout out, Zoe, man. It's been a while since you promoted your trainer thing, man. You got something to say about your demonstration?
Oh no, right now I'm taking a break.
I live
myself. We can put them down, but no, I've been taking a break from training. I've been only training myself, honestly. Truth be told, I've got some goals I want to get hit before September, and then after September, I should be going to mornings, and I should open up full time again. Working on getting with my partner to use his gym for my clients, and we're gonna work on some financials about that, and hopefully we can grow.
Mark, you got anything you want to promote, bro?
Penis. Mine.
All right. Well,
you have the floor.
Peace out.